Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating like a pig. I'm sweating.
So, still David, still Warrant Gaming, still episode 378 of the Warrant Gaming podcast. I'll go straight into it this time. If you're going to win a EA Sports FC code, please just subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment on any video saying football, soccer, that sort of thing, and you will give out an Xbox code within the next couple of weeks. So be in it to win it. Thank you. And with that, first game we've been playing this week, EA Sports FC24. Still playing the career mode, so the player career mode I should say, where you design your own player, say where you want to play on the pitch, and then you systematically do training, play matches, and select new bits for your player to improve upon, that sort of thing. Really fun game, really enjoying it. I am not a hater. I've always enjoyed the FIFA games. I just think that from the last 5 years or so, the pace has dropped and it's a lot slower, a lot more methodical, and I have not spent enough time in the game, playing the game, to work out the buttons, the combos, the skill moves and all that. I just dab the run button and hope for the best. But EA Sports FC24, great game. Next up, Forza Motorsport. Now we're just playing through the career mode with this. I still haven't been online with it. Love this game, graphically amazing. I love the dense foliage, and I also love, as you're racing through the levels, how there's mist and fog and all that good stuff, and it just makes the world feel so real and lived in. I'm not going to lie, I really don't think there's much difference between Forza 6, 7 or this new one. I think the handling is very similar, the feel is quite similar. I just think that it's an overall better package. So yeah, Forza Motorsport on the Xbox, I love this game, great little game. Slaughter the Lost Outpost. When I played through this, it seemed more of I think the bit I played was a single player, very cheap budget, like Resident Evil 4, sort of like Resident Evil remakes, you know, those over the shoulder third person action combat horror sort of games. It played well, it looks good, and my PC is a pile of poop, so if it plays well on that, then it'll run on just about anything. When I was looking through the trailers, I also noticed it said iOS and Android trailers, so you might be able to even play this on a mobile device. So if you can, get it. It's a good little game, I really enjoyed it. Next up, Deceit 2, and this one, everyone's going to hate me, but I completely blanked on the name. But that game where it's like 5 or 6 players, and there's one person who's like the alien person killing people, top down view, very simple graphics, and you go around completing puzzles, or you go around trying to kill people without being seen, and then you vote on who you think's the killer, that sort of thing. This game is very similar to that, apart from it's full 3D, full sort of like much more sort of realistic-y sort of graphics. Again, another one that looks very similar to like the Resident Evil remakes sort of style of game, but it is more of a multiplayer focused game where there is 1 or 2 people who are hidden and they are trying to deceive you in their game. I think it was a good little game. My PC didn't run it very well, but it looked good and played well from what I played of it. So I'd say again, another good little game, depending on how populated the game worlds are with multiplayer people. Next up, Bullet Beat. Now this one, I must admit, when I bought the game, the icon for the game looked really crap. It looked really cheap and nasty. But when I got the game, I loaded up the game, started playing the game, and I noticed that the game plays so well. It's fast, fluid, smooth. Graphically, it's not the best. It's just simple shapes and blocks, shooting other simple shapes and blocks. But it is a top-down vertical shooter, and the music is amazing. I loved the music. I loved the beat of the music. I loved the whole thing. and I will say I was shocked at how good this game was. So the next game, and I'm going to get the name wrong, but it's One Chibabra, Bikini Samurai Squad, and this one, if it wasn't for the simple fact that the first 5 minutes of the game there is a naked woman in the shower that your camera's ogling at, and I just feel a bit creeped out and a bit weird about that game. I think it's a little bit wrong. Yes, this was like 13-14 years ago when it came out on the Xbox 360, and I just feel as though times have moved on, and that's the sort of game that, but the combat's quite good. I love the fact you have to wipe your blade of blood to clean it to get better slices and better combos going. And yeah, I thought as a simple 360 game, it is just walk into an environment, zombies appear, smash them up, cut them into bits, move to the next little tiny bit in an open bit, and then it's the same rinse repeat. So if that sounds quite good, then you probably will enjoy it. I got a bit bored quite quickly with that. So the next game and last game we played this week is Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his memory. No, the man who erased his name. Almost the same. And this one is, it's just a third-person action adventure. Imagine Shenmue, but completely off the rails story. It looked amazing. I love the game, how it plays. It's also the first time ever that, I believe it's this one, where it's got the Daytona USA 2 arcade game in the game, but it's called Sega Racing Classic 2, and I really want to get into it to get that game unlocked. I hope it's that one, but there is like an island game coming out, isn't there, about the Like a Dragon? But we'll see. From what I played of it, the combat's good. It's got a really good training introduction level, and I've really got into it. I really liked it, and it seems to just be really gripping and really great with the story. So that's what we played this week. So as always, please follow the shows, please follow us on YouTube. Every Monday we have a UK Top 40 charts, every Tuesday we have the Boosteroid video, every Wednesday we have the Which is Best, every Thursday we have a retro inspired video, every Friday we have a podcast which we're recording now, every Saturday we have the games played this week, and every Sunday we have the roundup of the weekly news, either gaming or entertainment. So yeah, please stick with us, watch us, and subscribe to us. Thank you.